excited to jump in with you.
Morning. Heading to the grocery store to pick up things for tonight. I worked for a little bit and then I have a meeting around lunchtime, so I just want to run to the store and get that done, come back so I can get back to work. Anyways, good morning. Good morning from River too. You guys, I'm feeling scammed, I will say, and it really irritates me, and I don't feel like this was like the case back in North Carolina as much. Outside of like every grocery store, Target, I feel like there's always people out there like either wanting you to sign something, wanting money for their organization, and none of them, like, none of them are bad. They're all good things, but it's like my nightmare. Like, especially as an introvert and I'm just like wanting to get my groceries, it really irks me, and I'm always targeted. I'm not good at saying no, and I'm not good, like, I'm always smiley, and some of them are like so aggressive, and like I was walking in and I was just like really not wanting to deal with it. I think my battery's about to die. Hold on, hold this thought. Basically, what I was saying is I just kind of feel like I was scammed a little bit, so I kind of feel icky. It was Little Saint Nick's, and it was $25 that I ended up doing, because that was like the lowest one-time thing. He was trying to get me set up for like a daily thing, and I was like, no, one time. Then he pulls out the sheet, starts at $500. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like, I don't know what makes you like think that I could do that. Maybe because we're just in California. I don't know. I'm like, my husband just got out of dental school. Like, this is not a thing. I just felt pressured, and it's hard because it's like, obviously I want to be generous, especially like as a believer. Like, I want to be generous. My heart wants to be generous. But when you feel like backed into a corner, then all of a sudden it feels like a scam. And then you don't feel like you've been generous. Like, I didn't leave feeling like, oh, I did a good thing, or like, oh, I'm so glad, like, I used like the gifts that I have to bless other people. Like, I just felt kind of icky. So, didn't love that. Ugh. It is August now, which is honestly mind-blowing. And really, we're just kind of like soaking up summertime here. Us having our big Italy trip at the beginning, like in the spring before summer, and then we moved, and wanting to be here, I'm like, I don't want to go anywhere. I literally don't even want to go on weekend trips anywhere. I just want to be here. I love this new place. I love being right by the water. I love our new little routines and walking to restaurants and coffee shops, and getting to walk to my Pilates classes and walk to my nail girl. It's just sort of like in the honeymoon stages again, you know, when you move to a new place. And I feel like we're honeymooning in San Diego all over again, because it's just like so fun, and being able to walk to friends' houses and them just come over to say hey, or for drinks, or the fire pit. Anyways, we're just sort of like on cloud 9 right now. Not much to really even update, but just that we're like loving life. But I just need to start bringing you guys back along. It's wild how easy it is to kind of like get out of the routine of vlogging, and then it feels like hard to know how to get back into it. And then I'm like, you always get imposter syndrome again, kind of like when I pick it back up, I'm like, why am I filming? Like, who cares that I'm putting makeup on right now, or who cares that I'm like, I don't know. This is me having a crisis a little bit, but you always feel that. I'm like, why am I filming myself in my life again? Like, who cares? But one of you messaged me on Instagram just like the other day, and was saying how much you're loving like watching our vlogs and stuff, and so that reminds me, okay, one, somebody is watching out there, and two, it's worth it. Keep vlogging, keep going. So thank you guys for when you encourage me, because sometimes you kind of get lost and you forget and you're just like talking to a camera and you're like, why am I doing this again? Even though I love it and I love to watch my stuff back, I'm like, does anybody else care? Anyways, that was a little imposter syndrome tangent, sorry. Oh, I want to show you this because I'm really proud of it. I organized. Like one of the first few things I did actually was organize, and it feels so good. So I have all my skincare, and all these bins are from Target, and they're honestly pretty affordable. I have all of my skincare in here, which I'm like, wow, look at me. I became a skincare girly and I love it. Actually, I really love this because you can see everything and I don't have to pull anything out, and everything has fit pretty perfectly, and I have a little bit more room for a few things if I need. But and then I have my little close-up mirror here, some extra lotion. This is a mask, and then this, I did a campaign with them, so I have this, and it's for eczema. But you guys, I had one of my worst flare-ups recently, and now I'm just kind of afraid to try anything new, and it happened after that, and I don't think that had anything to do with it, but now I'm just paranoid. Okay, my makeup, which I use these under my sink before to like keep all my cleaning stuff, but I have that organized differently now. Maybe I'll show you guys at some point our laundry room out in the garage. But this is all my makeup. I've got all, let's see, this is all my cream stuff, all my powders. These are just all foundations, and then basically all my eye stuff, so eyeliner, mascara, that kind of thing. And then I have, most of my lipstick is in my purse, to be honest, but this is like all my lip stuff. And then this is, they sent me this, I haven't tried any of these. I think this is the Valentino, their makeup line. So they sent me a few things I need to try, but yeah. And then down here is just, it's my hair stuff. So I've got like brushes, hair ties, clips, headbands, and then all of my like hair stuff, and then some just like miscellaneous things, and my razors. But this actually surprisingly feels way better to me than our last apartment, which is kind of funny because I was stressing like, oh my gosh, this bathroom's so small, like how are we gonna do this? I'm gonna have to get ready every day like out in the office. But it's actually been fine. Like we have to keep it for sure tidy, but this cabinet is a game changer, and I love the way that it's organized, so it like makes me happy. And then I have, you know, these things out here, which I think I've shown you guys this stuff out here, just some of my really cute stuff and the stuff that I use daily anyways. Some friends coming over tomorrow morning back in North Carolina. Me and 3 of my closest friends back in North Carolina, back in Chapel Hill specifically. Really called it like we were the Friday crew, and we would show up Friday morning, 7 a.m. at my friend's house for coffee and our jammies mostly. No makeup, curled up on the couch, and just check in on each other, update like how we were doing, how we were feeling. Sometimes we would have a specific question, like what hard thing you're dealing with right now. Spill our hearts out, and then we would pray over each other and keep each other accountable and just love each other. And it was this really safe space of girls that you could be really vulnerable with. You knew that you all wanted the best for each other. If you need something, you text. If you need prayer for something, you text. But it's like every Friday, you know, we're showing up to just be with each other. So all that to say, I have been wanting to recreate that here for a long time, go deep really fast, because this is one other thing we had, you know, before work, and there was a hard cutoff because we all had to get to work. So it was like you come in, we all come in, and we just literally get right to it. There wasn't a lot of fluff because we just didn't have the time, but that was the absolute best way to get really close really fast and feel like you had your people. All that to say, I've been wanting to do that here for a long time, and I just didn't know the timing, the people. Like I feel like it's really specific, and yeah. But I finally knew the Lord was like, okay, it's time. It's time, just text and ask. And so there are two of my friends that have really big seasons coming up. One is getting married and the other is about to have a baby. And we're all also like basically neighbors, so that also helps too. And that's basically it. I've just sort of been praying about it and wanting it to be like a really sweet time and encouraging time, and I think it will be. So I'm excited about that. That is an update. If you are craving that kind of like closeness with your girlfriends, missing what it was like in college, that's always such a difference when you're an adult and you don't have your besties living with you in your house anymore or living with you on the hall anymore. Finding a closeness like that again, you can. It's a really beautiful thing, and all girls are craving it anyways, so you're not alone in that. I just did this backwards because I'm talking and not paying attention. You might just have to be the one to text. And they both immediately said yes. They're like, of course, like I need something like this. And then I was like, I'm so silly for even like being worried if I should text or if it's gonna feel like too much, especially like everyone's so busy these days, you know? May this be your sign to just be the one to start it, because odds are if you need it, other girls in your life do too. Okay, it was a cute little neighbor who came over to ask if we had a baseball bat they could borrow. I'm like, I'm so sorry, we don't have any baseball bats. Pretty good, just did my normal, yay, a little bit glowy. Here we go, I'm gonna put on some music and just get to it. It's Sunday night and I didn't vlog hardly anything this weekend, I don't think. We did go to church this morning and it was so good, you guys. So I'm gonna link the sermon down below if you're curious or just want something, you know, to listen to on a walk or whatever, because it was so good. And if you are wondering if God loves you, then listen to this, because he does, and this is why. Okay, let's go cook dinner, and then I think I'll just bring you guys into this week a little bit, because why not?
50 people.
This is like my little cooking setup that I do in the evenings. Put my laptop up here, and I'm watching Sweet Magnolias, so I put my little show on, and I have my glass of wine, and I do my little cooking. I love it. Too. And honestly, obviously Christian cooks some nights, and a lot of nights we cook together, but because I look forward to it, it's like a little bit of like me time, honestly. Tonight I was like, just let me cook. Just let me do it. I want to put my show on and I'm just gonna cook. So let's do it.
You're smiling, just really doing nothing, that's the thing.
This is like my favorite part of the morning. Coming in and opening up the house. Yeah, we love that part. I love these ramen shades, you guys. I got them from Pottery Barn. I just love them. They're so beautiful. The quality is so nice. And they just pull up and down so easy. There's a little hook up here. but you just pull it down, or you can pull down and lift up, just depending on what height you want it. But they're stunning, and it just really elevates the windows. I'll see if I can put, if I have a clip of before with just the blinds, and this just takes it to a whole other level, and it's so cozy and I just love it. And then these shelves, we put in these shelves. They're custom, but I found them on Facebook Marketplace. They're a local company here. It's like a family that does woodworking, and they're stunning, and they were actually so affordable compared to shelves. Like when I went on Pottery Barn, I think they're like $200 each or something, for a way better deal, and the quality is so good. Plus they're handmade, and he came out and installed them for me and made the exact dimensions I need. I love them. I think they're so cute. I still kind of have to style them. I just threw up a few cute pieces that I have, and then this bowl is usually like full of some sort of fruit. And my basil, this is my project for today. My basil, I need a plant, because I saw on TikTok that the ones that you get from the grocery store are basically just designed to die, because they put way too many in a tiny little plastic pot. So essentially you need to break it up and pot them, because they just need a lot more space than what they have. So I'm gonna do that because I want to keep some basil alive.
On the highway, it's our way, Route 66, and we keep on driving. We just do what we wanna do. Yeah, no, nothing's complicated with you. Hey, playing songs on the radio, sing along to the words that we don't know how. Brings out the wild moves. Let's just run away. Yeah, I could drive the whole along. Be with you.
Wait, you guys, I need to show you another update. We have a patio table. This is the one that we were picking up in the U-Haul. I don't think I ever even showed it, but here she is. Really, really nice. Like, they kept it such good quality. It's honestly brand new. The chairs stack, and we have in here like all of the covers, chair covers and cushions and stuff, because everything came with a cover, which was amazing. And we've been able to have dinner parties out here already, which is so fun. I missed having a table because I love doing a tablescape, and I got a cute tablecloth and all that kind of thing. So next time we have a dinner party, I'll show you guys how I style it, because it's just so fun to me. But okay, the other exciting thing. Dun, da, da, da. Our lime tree. We got a lime tree, you guys, from the local nursery that we actually can walk to. Christian's been wanting a lime tree basically since we moved in, and so here she is, and she's so beautiful. She's got these cute little flowers right now. It probably will take a while for actual limes to come, but she's a beauty, and her bucket is gorgeous. And the nursery also comes and delivers, and he potted it for us as well. Christian was just like, I just want to make sure it's done right, and they used like a couple different soils, and now we just kind of have to keep it hydrated. And then I put our I put my basils right here, so we shall see how it goes. I would love to get this whole staircase filled with herbs and flowers, just a bunch of pots. I have a vision, so slowly but surely. Okay, now I'm wondering, like, did I even show you my office? I feel like the other day when I was cleaning up, I guess you saw pieces, but I don't know. Here's what we have so far. I've got my desk set up here with all my, fortunately, my million monitors. But in the afternoons when I can close everything up, it looks much tidier and cute. And there was a random hook already on the wall, so I just put the cowboy hat up there, and she looks cute. We've got our gallery wall from, our last place. It was over our couch. And we put it in here because it's just, the ceilings are really high in here that are in there vaulted. And it just, I don't know, it looks beautiful over our dresser. So we kind of went with that route. I have a bunch of laundry I need to do over there, but that's the bedroom in there. And then bookshelves are a struggle bus. I need to figure out how to style them. And so that will probably take me a while because you kind of want to collect cute little things that go on shelves. So this might take me a little while, but it will be cute once it's done. And we have our curtains in here from our apartment, the one in the living room. We put them in here and it just, honestly, it's stunning, especially when the sun is actually shining and the wind blows. And I always keep this door open while I'm sitting here at work because it's just gorgeous outside. So, and Rue loves it because he can run in and out. I'm gonna get back to work. Try not to like let this vlog drag on and on because I don't really even know where we started, but I'll check in later.
Dang, that looks amazing.
All right, we are headed to Calumet Park and we've got Ruru in tow, the puppy in tow. We've got our beach chairs, a blanket, our dinner's ready. We're hoping the clouds will break so we can get a little bit of a sunset. We'll see.
2023 has definitely been the gloomiest year ever, for at least weather-wise, unfortunately. But, you know, 2 weeks ago it was beautiful. We're hoping it gets back to that.
Hey, no more scratching. No more scratching.
I didn't see it. I'm sorry. Messy girl.
I know. Oh my gosh.
You're like Nanny.
I know.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. She called me today. So
Oh, she did?
yeah, that's my grandma.